Many salutations to viewers and coins of the vault alike. I am Tatsumari, the self-proclaimed keeper of Maple Story lore and stories alike. There are many who do it, but I am the only one who does it like me. Ha ha ha! So tonight is about you guys, the coins of the vault, where we are going to be checking out prompts written by you. Now, let me make this a little bigger for those of you on Twitch so you can actually see what's going on here. But yes, if you wanted to and have written a little short story to go with this prompt over here, I will be reading it live on stream, while at the same time I am trying to continue building my train empire factory. And, yeah, so far, I have managed to get the gold wire facility up and running, kind of. I need to do some bug squashing. And then, we'll see if we can get onto the electronics factory also, once I get all the bugs worked out. And, in the meantime, in between, we shall be, reading some short stories for the prompt written by you guys. So, I hope you're all ready. Also, for those of you who are interested and maybe watching over on Twitch, I do have a new integration. I think I set it up properly. We'll see if I actually did the proper thing once we get it nice and going. But we have bingo for my mishaps in Satisfactory. Of crashing the train, getting my socks wet, missing my platform, and on the rare occasion, my death. But we shall see. So, I hope you're all ready to strap in and get ready to go. But before that, we need to let Twitch take its pound of flesh with an ad break. So, we shall go and do that really quick. And then when we get back, we shall continue on with the factory, so don't go anywhere. We shall be back after these massages. Alrighty, we appear to be back, so let's get on over to the factory. Hey, there we are. And I hope you all will have a very satisfactory time. Oh, hold on, I forgot the audio here. There we go. So now, there we go. I hope you all have a very satisfactory time. Thank you, everybody, for coming, and I love you all. So, on Wednesday, we got so very close to 170 coins in the vault over on Twitch. Are you going to be that 170th coin in the vault tonight? Or are you going to be the 357th over on YouTube? I wonder. But, in any case, welcome to the Train Empire. And we are going to be doing some bug squashing. And hopefully get everything up and running. But, you know, sometimes the game has glitches and, boy, it's just not fun. So, I've started over on that end, and I'm steadily working my way to that end. There are 60 conveyor belts that I have to unbug. So, we shall see. Now, as far as reading the prompt... yeah, I just need to remember to use them, you know, because, you know, it makes everything better. It makes it all very satisfactory. Okay, so, for the prompt over here, the command that's in this little text thing over here you see on screen, it should work on either Twitch or on YouTube. So if you do want to have something read, you can use it. And yeah, so let me get some of the factory underway, and you guys can submit something at any time. Okay, so... Alright, so you aren't working. So we're gonna have to get you back up and working. And that didn't do it. Okay, so we're gonna take you apart so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I think I know what happened. Okay. Maybe. Maybe I know what happened. We shall see. It's all content, though, you know? It's bug squashing. Squashing. I can English. I can words. I can has cheeseburger. Alrighty, so we got that one going. Let's see if we can get this one going. Alright, got it going. Sweet. Now, next. Check something really quick. Okay, yeah. All right. Just making sure of something before... Ah, no. So we're going to take you apart. And re-put you back together. There we go. Man, look at all that gold wire. Too bad if it's not... Too bad I can't sell any of it. I'd be rich. So rich. Joyful Z1X, hello, hello over on YouTube. How are you doing this evening? I'm using a slightly different setup to make sure I get both chats in my field of vision, so it's a little bit, I'm not fully practiced with it, so sorry if I missed it in the first few minutes here. Alrighty, so you aren't working. That is not fun. We are not having it. We are not having the fun. There we go. Okay. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Well, the person, I'm doing okay. The factory worker over here and me, not so much. I got about 60 bugs I gotta squash in this whole factory, because, there's some glitches with the way the vertical, mergers and splitters are working, and going into these right now, so we shall see what's cooking. Alright, so if I get this correctly, okay, I think I'm gonna do this correctly. Okay, so I will start the bingo game. Now, this is for those of you on Twitch, if you want to play along with on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, I'm sorry you won't be able to play on YouTube, but if you come over to Twitch, you can check it out. Joyful, do I know who Stray Kids is? I do not. Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know. Either way, I do not know who that is. Alright, so for those of you on Twitch, I am starting the bingo game right now. You'll have to check them out, what each of the numbers represent. There are... I crashed the train, 1 through 8. There are... I missed my platform, 1 through 8. There are Get My Socks Wet, 1 through 8. And somewhere in there is a Tatsu Dies. There's only one. But if I die multiple times, you get to pick one dot on your card anywhere. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Game is starting now. Alright, I believe I have... Okay, I believe I have it up and running, so check it out. For those of you on Twitch, check it out and see if you're good to go. Let me know in the chat if you are able to join the game and you have it up and running and ready to go. Alright, so... Alright. New game started, in it, and ready. Alrighty, cool. It looks like I did it right. Now, just for being that this is the first time I've loaded this up and the first time I actually activated the game, see if you can just click. I know normally in bingo you actually have to call a number in order for you to pick it, but I think I set it up properly to where you can just like track events that are going in the game, and you should be able to click on one of them. So if you are playing the game, I want you to find Tatsu Crashes a Train 1 and see if you can click on it. If you can, then I know that's just a free spot for you to have. I just want to make sure I got it set it up properly so you guys can have fun at my expense. Okay, it's okay. And then let me know in chat if it worked or not. I have 2 through 7. Okay, so... Okay, I thought the way it set it up was that it was... Like, it said that I needed to have, like, a minimum of 25 events, so I assumed that everything would, like, 1 through 8 would show up for that, but I guess not. So, well, check your cards. Oh, and if you want to join the game, it should be below this, like, down below the stream somewhere. You should be able to check, yeah, it's like down below there somewhere. You should be able to find it. It's part of the extensions. At least I think I set it up properly. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, it's not producing wire over here. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to wait. Oh, did I run out of gold already? Yes, I ran out of gold already. Okay. Well, I'll be. Well, guess it's time to turn on the gold train again. So that way I can make sure and get all the bugs worked out. Actually. Okay, so Mama Rednecks, do you have any of the events won? You know, Wet Socks, missed my platform. I know you say you don't have Crash the Train 1. You don't have. Do you have any of the other 1? Or does anybody else have any of the Crash the Train, Wet Socks, or Miss the Platform 1? If you have any of those, just pick those. The ones, just to make sure it actually works. Or that I set it up properly. I've got missed the platform 1. Okay. Probably able to claim stuff, but hopefully next time. Don't worry about it. Like, I actually don't really have a prize picked out yet of if you get bingo. I'm still working on that, at least on my side. I have something in mind, but I'm not sure I want to use it yet, just because it could be dangerous. But yeah, all right, so we kind of got this up and running, and right. Okay, so we're going to send this through a cycle. Actually, let's turn this off and let's drive it forward. Let's get this... Let's see if we can get back up to the top and see what we got stuff. Also, you know, at any time, if you guys want to, you can... Oh! Well, look at there. We got our first train collision of the evening. So, that didn't take long. I didn't crash it, but it's a train crash. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Alright, so I gotta put the train cars back because I had to get out. And if you have Tatsu Crashes the Train 1, you can pick that one. If not, I will, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to restart the bingo game. And I'm going to see about taking the free spot out and see if that gives you guys the Crash the Train 1. So give me just a second here. Alright, so I'm going to end this game right now. At the moment. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the free square. Hopefully, it'll give the Crash Train 1. So, here we go. Gonna try this again. So, started a new game, get in, and check if you have Crash Train 1. If you do, select it, because we've had a crashed game, or had a crashed train. And for those of you on YouTube, the bingo thing I'm talking about is over on Twitch. If you'd like to go and check it out, be a part of it, feel free to do so. And, you know, just to have fun. All right. So, oh boy. I do. Okay. Okay, so dang it, I did the game wrong. Okay. I just used the default settings and it nabbit. Okay, one of these days I'll get it. Okay. We're going to do that. Okay, individual. Okay, get rid of the free square. Okay, let's try this. New game. Check it out. And if you have, see if you have Train Crash 1. And if you do, pick it. Should be able to turn this back on. And everything should be nice and hunky-dory. And let me know if it indeed worked. The way I was hoping. What? Okay, I guess. Oh, okay. You know what? There we go. There, okay. So I see what I have to do now. Okay. I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Okay. Now I see stuff. Okay, now I figured out what's going on. Okay, so I think I got it. Also, I got Tatsu missed a platform because Andy got his socks wet. Because he had to put those trains. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. All right. So it's probably going to take a minute to try and get all this factory up to snuff. So that way everything is running hunky-dory. But by the way, if you guys want to, you know, now that we kind of got underway, we seem to have gotten the game up and running. or the bingo game up and running. Let the submissions for short stories commence. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got this working again. Okay. Bugs are all in the fixing process or underway whenever you're ready. All right. Okie dokie. Okay, so... okay. I'm gonna have to wait for that one because I don't know. Ah, here we are. Okay, yeah, if you want to go ahead and send me the link, you're more than welcome to go ahead right now. We're probably going to be squashing bugs a lot. So, yeah, have at it. Frozen Princess of the North tab. Okay. Okay. I do need the link, though, Rednecks. That would be slightly helpful. Unless you're working on that, in which case just tell me to shut up. Stupid links. Oh. Oh. Pardon me, madame. Okay. Okay, that one's working, so we... Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, this one's... Whoops, nope. That one's nope. Alright. Alright, so I got the link. Give me just a second here. I got one last bug I'm going to try to fix preemptively. Ah, okay. Alrighty. So then, let me get this over here. Then... Okay, Frozen Princess of the North. Okay. Now, let me get over into the writing office. Alright, I'm going to readjust this over a little bit. Looks like you guys over on YouTube have a good view of it. Cool. All right. So, Frozen Princess of the North by Mama Rednax. In the ruins of what once had been a mighty castle, Harvey Carter stood so close to the pit that the men began to grumble. He ignored them. They could work around him. He wouldn't miss a moment of this discovery. 12 years of combing through monasteries filled with speculation and superstition, studying journals half destroyed by time, and chasing down local folklore had brought Harvey here. What had begun as a theory, search for the frozen princess of the North, quickly moved to obsession. A shudder overtook him. One more failure, and his work would be over. This was his last opportunity to prove the existence of the woman who had destroyed nations and blamed for the early frost that plagued the land since her disappearance nearly 3 centuries ago. When the sarcophagus had been discovered, it had been a warm summer day. As the men worked to remove the massive sections of crumbled stonework, the air turned to a wintry chill. With the completed exposure of the sarcophagus, a bitter freeze had choked the land. The cold bit at Harvey's fingertips and nose, but he ignored all of it. The sound of iron scraping against the frozen rock mixed with the groans of men and the crunching of frosted ground under their feet. Runes and symbols covered the top and visible sides of what he knew was the final resting place of Princess Runa. Yet he couldn't help but feel that something was off. In life, Princess Runa had been a force of nature, ruling with an ironclad fist, yet in death, she was left to obscurity? The simplicity of the sarcophagus, with the rune warnings of death and superstitious omens carved deep into the rock, as if to prevent time itself from erasing them, did not match the weight of her presence in history. Stepping forward, Harvey inspected each hoist chain personally, gloved fingers checking the iron's hold before giving the final nod to the men. The clang of metal against stone rang out as the men worked to lift the lid. The top shifted. Not enough. Just stone against stone as the frozen seal around the halves cracked and shattered. "Again!" Harvey commanded. The men groaned with the weight, the lid beginning to move again. "Harder!" Harvey barked. This time, under the grinding protest of the chains, the lid separated. It hung suspended, and then was thrust aside with such force that it sent dirt and rubble flying from the impact. Men stumbled and fell from the abruptness. Silence swallowed the pit. Only the sound of tired breaths broke the stillness as everyone looked. Not bones, not cloth and dust, but a woman. Frosted dark lashes rested on skin the color of dull ice. Her lips held a tint of blue, while gold, dulled by the hands of time, covered her neck and forehead. She was clothed in soft leather and lined with fur of the purest white, a hood covering her lightly curled locks of blonde hair. She appeared to be suspended in time, untouched through the centuries. Curses and prayers began to whisper around him as Harvey stepped closer, his eyes taking in the detailed work of the jewelry and clothes. Dropping to his knees beside her, Harvey's hands trembled as he reached out to touch her. He stopped when he noticed the wooden stake. Gold had been poured over the head of the stake. A rune had been etched deeply that read, "Slumber." Reaching forward, he wrapped his hand around the stake, the burning cold of it seeping through the gloves and into the palm of his hand. The moment he pulled, the stake came free and the body suddenly gasped for air. Harvey scrambled backward, gripping the stake as a weapon, as the woman's chest rose and fell twice before settling into a soft breathing pattern. Her eyelids fluttered open before she rose to her elbows, peering at the world around her. Her icy blue eyes settled on Harvey. Dread began to creep up his spine, causing the hair on the back of his neck to stand on end. She blinked at him a few times, uncertainty crossing her brows. "Who are you, traveler?" The voice was sharp, full of authority. I am Harvey Carter," he told her, dropping the stake and covering his chest with his hand. "I am a scholar of antiquities." "A scholar?" A wicked smile split across her face as she pulled herself to fully sit up, causing the fur-lined shrug to fall from her shoulders. Harvey watched with wide eyes as the skin repaired itself where the stake had been until there wasn't a mark on her perfect, icy skin. "That seems a little generous. You did release me. I suppose a bit of appreciation is in order." she said before her eyes moved from Harvey to take in the fearful men who had backed themselves as far from the coffin as the pit would allow. I may even let you live, Harvey Carter. You brought me what I need. Her eyes darkened until the pupil was lost into a void of darkness. Long fangs extended past her lips as her expression grew hungry. Harvey fell back, struggling to make his body move as she launched herself from the confines of a prison that had held her for 3 long centuries. His boots slipping against the frozen stones. The wooden stake brushed against his leg while he moved. Shaking, he reached for it when the first screams of the men began. What had he done? All right. That was awesome. And as soon as I can find it, that was extremely satisfactory. Very well done there. All right. So kind of a, oh boy, trains are all backed up. Kind of a different take on, kind of sounds like kind of a cross between a vampire and a snow woman from Japanese lore, at least from what I'm familiar with. Is that kind of what you were going for? Okay, so what is the problem child here? Problem child. Is right beside me here. Okay, so Conquer Remover maybe. I think the legend term is Yuki Onna. Ono? Maybe? Yuki Ono? Ona? Is it Ona or Ono? I can't remember right off the top of my head. I think it's Yuki Ono. Elsa was a vampire. Ah, okay. All right. And it kind of gave me the vibes like if it was maybe supposed to be part of that failed, what was it, Universal Monsterverse that was supposed to be out for a while. The one where what's his name? Mission Impossible. He was when they did the Mummy. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit, like off the top of my head. Okay, so we're getting you over here. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, so while this is kind of straightening itself out... like a Mummy, Scorpion King went up north. Ah, okay. I haven't seen Scorpion King. Oh, wait. You mean like Mummy 3, like the original one. Not the failed one. Okay, there's something else I want to try and get to. Okay, cool. So, I need to... the original one. Okay. I think that was in Mummy 3, I think it was. Or was it 2? I've only ever seen them, like, once, and I don't remember all the details. Okay, so... ah, here we go. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna... Okay. Yeah, I don't remember all the details. There was some like the princess's soul was like split between two of the characters, and it was like trying to merge them back together or something like that. It was something weird. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'm just trying to remember like which one the Scorpion King showed up in. And then there was like a spin-off movie of Scorpion King. So yeah, it was okay. So if you were to continue that story, what would be the final outcome? Would she be like ultimately destroyed, or would she freeze the world over, or would she be sealed back up? Or would you do like a modified version of like Van Helsing, like Anna meets Van Helsing? Harvey has to stake her and get her sealed in the coffin again. Okay, so she can only be sealed. Okay, so all right. That'd be interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so is everything starting to move again? Yes, it appears so. She can't be killed, only contained. Oof. In the words of one Zuko, that's rough, buddy. Alrighty. So as soon as we get this traffic jam under control here, I actually do have a submission that was sent to me by Jinx Pixie earlier in the week. She lives all the way on the other side of the world, where basically she's just getting up right now, I think. Either that or she's dead, like she's dead asleep right now. So that's why she couldn't be here for this. But she did send me her story in advance, so that way I'd be able to read it. So as soon as this traffic jam clears, we'll get onto that story. Alrighty, so what is this? This is Limestone Mover. Okay. No, this is Concrete Mover, not Limestone Mover. Ooh, excuse me. Ding! Okay. Okay, the traffic jam is slowly clearing out. There's the material mover. Okay. Ah! I'm about to get run over. No! You will not run over this boy! Ha 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 ha! You're about to get run over again. No, thank you. No, thank you. Do not like. Do not want. It's like standing next to a Santa Fe line. Okay, so it appears that the traffic jam is pretty much taken care of. Okay. invited. All right. Traffic jam has been averted. Yay! All right, so let's go back to the gold wire factory over here. Let me get up on the roof, and then we shall check out Jinx Pixie's story. Whoop, whoop. Boot, 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 boot. Boot. Ah! Wait, where'd the stairs go? Oh, this is the top level. Durr. Okay. Whoa. Okay, and then we'll come over here to this spot. And of course, we are out of gold ingots again, so we gotta wait. Pooey. Alright. So while we're waiting for more gold ingots to show up, we shall check out this story by Jinx Pixie. Let's go! We got some hype in the chat. All right. Let's get back into the writing office. Whoa. Everything's a little disoriented here. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So, this is Tika by Jinx Pixie. North Peru, 2005. A group of archaeologists walked into the ancient tomb, where the freshly graduated woman looked at the painted walls, amazed, which told the story to the afterlife. Fascinating, she whispered, and started to record the paintings. Easy there, Annie, she heard William's voice, who put the box on the ground and stood up. Never know what might happen, he said, and looked around, slightly worried. Outside, he got a feeling. He began to feel that they were not alone. But there wasn't anyone there. Not even wild animals. Senor Anderson, where do you want this? Mia, the map reader and translator, asked for him, holding one of the boxes in her arms. Put it over there, William pointed, not too far from Mia. They began to document the tomb when Bill, the other leader, decided to jump up in front of the camera. Bill! He said, and Annie felt her heart skip a beat. Bill, for heaven's sake! She stumbled for a bit, but soon lowered her voice to a sharper whisper. This is a tomb, not a playground. You gotta prepare yourself, Bill chuckled, when suddenly the ground started to quake in the middle of the tomb. Stay close to the walls, Gabriel shouted to the team, who was the citizens and the jeep's drivers. The camera! Someone shouted before it disappeared into the hole. Is everyone okay? Bill asked, when they saw Annie's situation as she held her ankle. I'm all right. It's just sprained, Annie told Juan, who was the medic of the team. Still, I want to make sure it's not broken, Juan explained, while untying her shoelaces. What about the camera? Mia asked, when William felt something coming down. I'll go get that. Gabriel, Mia, you two stay up here. Bill, help Annie. Help Annie outside. Here, let me carry you, Bill said, and followed Juan outside. Does he look deep? Gabriel asked, giving a climbing harness to William. No, not really, William answered, remembering Gabriel's fear of dark holes. Well, wish me luck, he said, and clicked a headlamp on. Down in the hole, William covered his mouth with his scarf, but soon realized that the air was fresh, which surprised him. He picked up the camera on the ground, but noticed that the lens wasn't there. "Great," he mumbled, and contacted the others with his walkie-talkie. "Mia, Gabriel, can you hear me? Over," William said, and heard Gabriel's voice. "Did you find the camera? Over." "I did, but the lens has come off. I'll look for it over here. Over," William said, and pulled the rope from around him, when Mia's voice came on through the walkie-talkie. "Okay, I'll wait for you up here. Gabriel went to look for Anthony's ankle. Over." William looked around when he saw a rocky, crumbling coffin in the middle of the tomb. He walked closer and couldn't believe his eyes. A child slept in the coffin, who suddenly blinked her eyes. The girl leapt out of the coffin and ran behind the pillar. Hey, everything's okay. I'm not going to hurt you," William told the girl calmly, who peeked shyly but curiously from behind the pillar. The girl wore ancient clothes and jewelry, which surprisingly looked brand new. "This girl, she looks around Kate's age," William thought, when he heard the other's voice. When he heard another voice in his mind. The girl's voice.
"Who's Kate?"
"She's my daughter," William said, surprised that she had telepathy skills at such a young age. "Did you just talk to me? In my mind?" The girl opened her mouth. At first nothing came out, but then the words began to form.
"Yes, but how can we understand each other?"
"Good question," William said and crouched. "I'm William. What's your name?"
"Tika."
"Tika? Does that mean flower?" William asked, smiling as he saw the girl started to warm to him.
"Yes, I got that after my abuela, who loved flowers,"
she explained, and came from behind the pillar.
"That's a beautiful name,"
William said before looking around.
"Do you see my camera lens anywhere?"
"What's that?"
William heard Tika asking, confused, and saw her head tilt to the right.
"Oh, right. It's going right here. It's like a tube,"
William explained, while showing a camera to Tika, who curiously looked at it.
"Is it that one?"
Tika asked, noticing something near the rocks and pointed there.
"Yes, that's the one. Thanks,"
William said, and went to pick it up.
"Thank God it's not damaged,"
he mumbled, when Mia's voice came over his walkie-talkie.
"Senor Anderson, can you hear me? Over."
"Yes, over."
"Gabriel came and told me that Annie, niece, and Esre. We need to pack our jeeps. Over."
William looked behind him after hearing Tika's voice in his mind and saw something in her eyes.
"I found something down here. Gabriel, since you know the roads better, drive Juan and Annie to the hospital. Over."
"That'll do. Over."
"What is it?"
William crouched and made sure the light wouldn't blind Tika's dark brown eyes. Tika hesitated for a while before opening her mouth.
"I believe that you're like me. The magic owner?"
she asked carefully, when William nodded.
"I once heard my abuelo say that. Another owner is allowed to help the owner. To have peace."
"Let me guess. You want me to help you?"
Or-
"I once heard my abuelo say that. Another owner is allowed to help the owner to have peace."
"Let me guess. You want me to help you?"
William asked, when Tika nodded. William started to think that one of them could adopt Tika, but then He began to think about her immune system and that it might not be able to handle the diseases. Besides, Tika looked like she missed her family.
Okay, I'll help you.
What does the camera do?
Tika asked, while sitting in the coffin.
Oh, it takes pictures. I'm an archaeologist.
And what's that?
For example, I tell people how things were way back then, so they can learn.
Could you tell them how I lived back then?
Tika looked at him curiously.
Actually, that's why I'm here. However, I can't tell them about our abilities.
William explained to Tika, who nodded understanding. Tika thanked William before closing her eyes, who gently touched her forehead with his. Who gently touched her forehead with his fingertips and focused his magic. When William opened his eyes and backed up, Tika looked first like a porcelain doll, but soon she started to mummify. William gave a quick, silent nod to her before leaving the tomb. All right. Okay. Jinx Pixie? I liked it. That was very satisfactory. So you'll probably watch this later, and you'll probably maybe answer some questions. You can answer the questions in like one of the community posts over on my YouTube, but I'm kind of imagining that this magic ability that they have is maybe something that has been spread out, and maybe that was like the only thing keeping her alive. So really what was going on there is she is like a progenitor of sorts, or maybe like for lack of better terms, like an old one, so to speak, of this, whatever this magic is. And William's magic is probably like incomplete. Like he is a descendant of whoever wielded this magic, and probably Tika would be to help him. Whoops. What's going on here? What happened? Tika is there to either help him complete or help focus his magic. So that way it, come on. I need to go into a different thing. So that way it can either be more powerful or more complete. Oh, you got more people over here wanting to know, Jinx Pixie. Whenever you see this, you got more people wanting to know more about your little story over here. Want to know if Tika or William are gonna be okay, or I guess Tika's not okay. She's turned into a mummy. Well, guess what? We got another one on the bingo card, ladies and gents. Let's see, where is it? Tatsu missed his platform 2. All right. So. All right. Nope. Don't want to put it there. Alrighty. So. I need to get back up on the roof to see what's moving and what's not. Alright, so is this moving? Or is it just not have any gold? Just doesn't have any gold. Okay. So I think we... I got stuffed underneath here. Okay. So we have, once again, run out of gold ingots. Meaning that we aren't able to tell... Oh, this one does not appear to be flowing. Okay. No, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. We got some more flowing, and this one's not flowing. Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. And this one is not flowing. So we shall get it flowing now. Yay! Look at all that gold wire. Oh, got another one over here that's not flowing. Come on. And, okay. Alright. So now, let's see. Alright. And no gold, okay, so let's see. Are you... Nope, no gold, so we can't... Don't know if it's working or not. And no gold, okay. Alright, so we are going to wait for another shipment of gold and see... That was weird. See if we can continue to find out what works and what doesn't. But, if you guys also check out, also in the channel rewards down below, I have once again brought up the reading rewards and all the other stuff and the voice acting stuff. They are back! So you are more than welcome to use any of those. And I think what I'm going to do from here on out, I'm going to have on all of the writing streams, I am going to have the Wheel of My Doom available on every single writing stream. Just for fun, because it seemed like everybody liked that the last time I had it on my birthday week stream. Alright, cool. Cool. So, let's see. Are you working? No. You are backed up. You are constipated. Okay, you're working. You're working. So much gold wire going everywhere. Now, can you imagine if this was stuff that you could actually use back on Earth? Holy moly, you'd be like a billionaire in 2.2 seconds. Alright, so we do have an ad break coming up. For those of you who are immune to ads, cool. For those of you who aren't, well, you'll be back in a few minutes. And if you do end up getting put in ad jail, there is a command for that. ! Ad jail. And it'll bring up a little message for you to say that, oh no, you've been put in ad jail. Oh no. How horrid. Okay. So everything appears to be working. So now, let's check the bins. And find out what has stuff in it and what doesn't. Okay, so this one either doesn't have any gold yet or is constipated. It doesn't have any gold yet, so I don't know if it works yet. And no gold, so I don't know if it works yet. Okay. So it's gonna be a while before we have the factory up at full strength. Because the way I have it set up, it's on an overflow distribution system to where it takes the stuff from a central point and then distributes it out to the edges, but the edges take a while to actually get anything. So, yeah. But we are once again out of gold. And I would try to expand the amount of gold I'm making, but in its current form, I don't really have the ability to. I mean, I do, but I need to run another train somewhere, so this at least get me started. All right, so do we have... Yes, we have some stations filled. With gold wire. Yay. Alrighty, so in that case now, can we... or do we have materials to make more engines? No, we do not. Alrighty. Okay. Well, we are just waiting on... Actually, hold on. I want to check that one out up there to see if there's one that's plugged up or if it just doesn't have any gold. Ah! No! Well, there's another one. Tatsu missed his platform. That's a miss. Alrighty. Alright, so let's see. Where is that one? Okay, let's trace it back. Are you constipated or just don't have any gold? You don't have any gold. Okay. So we don't know if you are working or not. Oh, and I hear a train coming in, bringing in a fresh load of gold. Okay, so we have 3,200 ingots per car here. Meaning that we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, and we have 15 cars. 32... So we have a lot of gold. We have lots of gold being brought in. And all of these lines should be filled up to, shortly with gold ingots. Ooh, look at them ingots. Look at them ingots flow. So much gold. Alrighty. And the reason this one is here is because that is one belt feeding something that takes a little bit to do stuff, so, you know, don't worry about it too much. It's actually good that the ingots are backing up a little bit, which means that I have a reserve to pull from. And I much rather have a reserve to pull from than nothing in waiting in the wings. Speaking of waiting in the wings, for anybody interested, we still have the oh, hello. Are you are constipated. Okay. Cool. Well, I mean not cool, but you know. Found a bug. Okay, are you? Yes, you are. Okay. Are you blocked? Yes. Found another one. Found another one, ladies and gents. And another one. We're just... Call me the exterminator, because we're squashing bugs. All right. Everything seems to be flowing nicely. So now we just need to see if we can get some more gold ingots over here and a little bit further down the line. Ah, no. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's see. All right. All right, all right. So away we go. So now that we have our train or our station taken care of, let's see. Do we have wire and everything? If we have wire and everything, that means we're at least getting wire in places where where it should be. Oh. Okay. Ah, this is probably one of the ones on the fringes that doesn't have... Yeah, okay. So, we need to investigate. I think it's one of the ones that's on the fringes that doesn't have any gold to it, so we shall check it out momentarily. But for now, we need to make ourselves the gold wire train, which means we need 6 engines, and we need 30 cars. Okay, so we don't have the rubber, we don't have the motors, and we don't have the frames. Do I have frames in here? No. That would be a big negatory. So that's probably another thing that I'm going to add to the bingo card, or like take out some of the ones that are here and then add them later, is that Tatsu needs materials. Alright, so we're going to go back home. Let's see if I can do this before crashing the train. Oh, you know what? No. I'm going to drive this one, because we all know that's way more entertaining than having it drive on its own. Because then that means the possibility for more train crashes. And we all want bingo. way more entertaining for TK to be in charge. Okay, so there is a train heading... Okay, so the track... For now, the tracks are clear. But that could change at any minute. And especially when I'm like looking around going, ooh, I love everything I built. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so this is still a thing that is being stupid. Okay. Alright. I'm paying attention. There's no train crash yet. Alrighty. Cool. Sorry to disappoint you guys. Okay, so I need some rhubarb. Ah, here we go. Okay, I have all the rubber I need. Now, do I have... I have all the motors I need. Cool. Kill. Nope. And there are frames in here. I do not have all the frames I need. Bummer. Oh, but here are more. Yay! I have everything I need. So now, let's go back to the gold factory. Oh boy, chances of a train wreck are going up. Ah. But of course, I am kind of paying attention. Where are you? You're coal mover. Alrighty. We're kind of close behind a train over here, so the chances of me having an accident are higher than normal. Meanwhile, I'm still looking at stuff on the side. No. Alright, so we want to go over here. And if you notice I extended this platform up there, that is because I am in the process of expanding not only my SAM collection, but also my quartz crystal collection, rock quartz. Hey, what do you know? We made it without a train accident so far. At least with me driving. Ah! Oh no! Well, there's another one. I missed the platform. And I'm gonna get my socks wet here in a minute. So, give me a second. There we go. Dang it, now I got my socks wet. Okay. So, this platform. That, and got my socks wet too. Alrighty. Now the scary part about this though, what I was doing there, you know, why I didn't like dive into the water is, let's see, right about, I want to say it's like right about here. It's like somewhere right around here. The actual world and the actual water ends. So technically everything that's out there is just suspended in nothing. So if I didn't have the parachute, I would literally just fall to my death into the void. Alright. Well, not exactly what I wanted to do there, but I'll take it. Alrighty. So, let's build up the gold wire train transport. Or gold wire transport train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 engines. And then 30 cars. Because the thing with gold wire, it's really called quick wire, but the thing with gold wire is that when it gets used in stuff, it gets used by the bucket load. Or in this case, the train load. Okay. What was really funny about these metallic finishes that you had before, you actually needed to have ingots of that color, or of the color you were working with, in your inventory to make it work. I thought that was pretty cool, which, you know, I can understand how it'd be annoying, especially for early game, but I thought it was actually kind of cool. Alright, so we are going to send this back home on its own. And then we are still bug hunting over here with the gold factory. Okay, so what we're gonna do, actually, we're gonna do a little decorating here. So we're gonna take you, and then we're gonna move you like so. And then we're gonna take you, move you like so. Okay. No, actually, no. We're gonna actually move you like so. Then move you like that. to go into the walls. We're going to get ourselves some doors. Here we are. And color the gold. And then, actually, we're going to paint these flat black. Mostly because I can. Out here. Okay. I'm gonna grab you, and we're gonna put another door here. And then we're gonna go this, and this, and this. Put you here. And then we're gonna nudge you over this way some. And then we're gonna nudge you into here like this. Alrighty, cool. And eventually, once I get this up and running, I will have some glass walls right in here. Well, I don't need to have it up and running. I do have the materials. I just don't have any on me at the moment. So then, what I want... So I actually want some... Let's see. Can I zoop? Yes, I can zoop! Alright, cool. And then we are going to color this gold because, you know, why not? Cool, we have ourselves a walkway now. Now, we're going to take that down. And then we're going to put in a door. Take that down. Put in a door over here. And color it gold. Color it gold. Okay. All right, cool. And then, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put another door right here. Okay. Then... Then I will take this out, and I'll put another door right here, because, you know... Ah! No! Maintenance. There we go. Actually, no. Not there. There. Cool. Alright, why are you stuck? I don't know why it does this. I have a feeling it has something to do with the way the game installed on my computer. But I don't know why it'll highlight trains after I've built them, especially freshly built ones. It'll highlight them as though it has. Okay, so what is the problem? The Traveler is the problem. Okay. So, let's go and unproblem it. Boing. Okay. Why are you having a problem now? Oh dear. Okay, you know what? I am just gonna take you home right now because you are being annoying and you are not helping the situation. Well, guess what? Chances for a crash happening, chances for a crash are going up. Okie dokie. I guess I'm going this way now. And there's fog. Yay! Okay. No problems yet. Okay, no problem. Still no problems. Alright, and we are going to go right on through over here. Alrighty. Cool. So now, being that we are over here, I actually wanted to check on how much silica powder we have. That's quartz in. Is this silica out? Yeah, this is silica out. Okay. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some silica with me, and then I'm going to go back to the other factory, and I can put in some windows! Which I've actually been wanting to do for a long time on all the factories, but I didn't have any silica powder being made, so I couldn't make any windows. Whoa, that was close! That was really close! I almost missed the platform! Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot I put that in. Oh, now it's raining. Just brilliant. Well, guess what? I'm undercover now. For a little while, anyways. I almost missed that one. Alrighty. So, let's see. What kind of windows would I want to use? I used that one in the last factory. I'm going to use these. Seal off the top here with some black trim. Oh, I gotta do it a couple times. Okay. Okay. All right, cool, 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 cool. I'm liking the look of that. All right, so then we're gonna take you, and we're gonna zoop you all the way across the back here. Then we're going to take you and go all the way across the top. You know what? There's something I got to look up really quick. Okay. Are you clogged? Nope, you're just full. Okay, cool. Okay, so now that we are starting to fill up bins and stuff, we should be able to figure out more closely what works and what is not. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these windows down. We're going to take these down. And we're going to put up the windows like this, and like this, and then like this, and then like, oops, nope, and then like this. Actually, no, this will still work. Oops. Nope. Zoop. Alright, how many more? And I'm out of steel. Okay, so I gotta go check it out. But I want to check out if I can see what's working and what's not. Because if we can determine what's working and what's not... Okay. We're still missing gold over here. Why is that? Probably because I run out of gold ingots before it can get to the end. Okay, so we got that. All right. Okay. Yep. I'm getting crushed under all these. Alrighty, so that's full. You are not working. Yep, that's because you are constipated. Losalor, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Long time no see. At least by my memory. Let's see, are you plugged up? Nope, you just don't have anything. Okay, and I dropped out of existence for a while there because I've got lifey. Yeah, I know what you mean there. So, we currently have a game of bingo going on, of events that are happening in here. You're more than welcome to join. I haven't exactly figured out a prize yet for what would happen if somebody gets bingo, but more than welcome to join. Should be down in the extension somewhere down there. You backed up? No, you just don't have any gold. Okay. So, we just got a bunch of places that don't have gold. And I do hope that in your adventures as life got lifey, hopefully everything is slowly returning to normal. Just vibing on mobile for now, getting ready for that. I was finally able to catch a stream for a little bit. Alright, that's cool, that's cool. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it. Alright. Okay, so basically we're still waiting for more gold to figure out exactly where we're going wrong. In the meantime, I need to get more steel. I steal cheese! You can't catch me! Oh, how did I miss you? Oh, wait, we're on the... Nope, not on that floor. We're on the upper floor. Yep. Jeez, I steal cheese thing has become such a verbal stim for me. It's a problem because I work with picking groceries. Ah! Sorry about that. Oh, man. Suddenly really got a big old yawn. Oh. I'm a couple windows short of being at the end of my run here. Alright, so now we shall put you down, and we shall put you over there. Okay, so then we shall take you all apart. There we go. Let's join the Everything Smells Like Salmon song and the Cabbage Lettuce chant. I actually don't know those, so take comfort in it. And like the other day, I actually thought up a different thing. Being that I could swear that the guy who did the voice for that little skit, the I Steal Cheese thing, I could swear that's the guy who does Kane's voice from Amazing Digital Circus. Oh, it is. Okay. Well, anyways, I came up with a thing. It goes, "My name's Kane. Wait. My name's Kane. I might be insane. Say what you want, but you can't blame." And then, and then it goes to where Kinger blasts him in the face. Ah, okay. Yeah, I did see that portion of it. So, but like I saw the things where it pops up saying, "Oh yeah, it's these VAs or whatnot," but I wasn't 100% sure about it, just because, you know, everybody's like, "Oh, it's this!" And it's like, is it really, though? So, I don't know. I be a little skeptical every now and then. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to bump this over. Hey, what do you mean? Well, that's a bummer. It's confirmed Kane is cheese thief. Oh, okay. All right. Or let's see. How did I go it? My name's Kane. I might be insane. Say what you want, but I'm not too. And then blam. No, I went Windows. Yeah. Okay, and then we want to take you. Put you. All right, cool. Now here's something that's kind of interesting. I might have hallucinated this once before. Like, it's kind of one of those hallucinate. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hallucination memories, I guess you could call them. But I could swear I had seen a casting call audition for it might have been a fan project, but I don't remember for sure. But I could swear that I had seen the casting call for the voice of Alistair for the pilot of Hazbin Hotel once. I had saved it and I was going to try out for it, and I missed it by like 3 days. The casting call closed. So I was like, what could have been? Oh well. Probably the guy who got it initially, though, he was probably a whole lot better pick than I would have been. But all right. So alright, so I can actually come down here. Okay, we'll get rid of those, and we'll do the same thing across here eventually, but with all of that said and done, no, we are going to ban you, because you are not welcome here with that. But with that, that is where I think we are going to call it for today, because I'm starting to get a little sleepy, my voice is starting to get a little scratchy, and my brain is starting to get a little foggy. So thank you all for coming. I hope you were all at least mildly satisfied. Thank you again. I feel that though it wound up being an audition for Avenue Q the same day as my husband and I's wedding day, and Trekkie was his dream role, and we briefly entertained postponing the whole wedding for wow. But yes, that is where we're going to call it, and I hopefully thank you all for coming. I hope you're all mildly satisfied. Thank you again to Mama Rednecks and Jinx Pixie for your stories. They were awesome. I hope to see you again next time as we do some more satisfactory stuff. And we're going to be working on the electronics factory next time. So, at least I think so. Because we have the gold wire. Probably needs, we'll still let this run. Just trying to fill up everything and hopefully get all the machines nice and full of gold and see which ones are working and which ones are not. And then we shall take care of them and get them all nice and working. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be working on the electronics factory. And yeah, so see you all later. And I hope you have a very good night from here on out. So, stuff to look out for. On this coming Sunday, we're going to be doing part 10 of the Maple Story... not that one. Maple Story storyline. I believe we're doing Critias. I'd have to double check. That probably doesn't sound right, but... that's what we're going to be doing on Sunday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then on Wednesday, we're going to go back into doing some more writing, and I'm going to be doing some editing, but a writing stream where I'm going to be working on Maple Story, the novel Guardians. I did wrap up Chapter 14, and I believe I'm working on Chapter 15. I had to double check the numbers. But when I wrapped that up, I forgot to post it over on Inkit and Wattpad, so you guys can check it out. But if you want to check out the whole story as it is right now, which some of it has been edited up to date, some of it hasn't. But if you want to check it out, there are the links in the chat, as well as here. You can check it out, leave a review, let me know what you think of it, and yeah, you can go from there. And then on Friday, we shall be back again with more prompt. But this time, so this prompt is over with. But I am just getting the prompt together, so give me a second here. Okay. All right, so next week's prompt is this. Now, this isn't mine, it's one I found, but you hear a soft squeaking coming from a nearby tree stump. When you lean down to take a peek, you find a bat with a torn wing. You take it home since there are no vets for miles around. Little do you know that it is a vampire bat who is struggling to turn into his human form. So, do with that what you will. I know Mama Rednecks is going to go absolutely bananas for this one. But, yeah, I hope to see what you guys come up with over the next couple of weeks. This shall be live. The first one shall be available next week. And then we're going to do it one more week after that, and then the new prompt will hit. I will go ahead and put this prompt up on my YouTube channel in the community section, so that way you guys have a reference to pick from it, and go from there. So, yeah, this next week's prompt our prompt stream will be beginning somewhere around 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Friday. So, yeah, that's kind of what I got going on in the next coming weeks. So, yeah, I hope to see you there.
There's a feeling deep inside. Let it be your pride.
Thanks everyone for coming to the stream, and I hope to see you again next time. If you want to catch whenever I go live, subscribe or follow to become a coin of the vault so you never miss a thing. Wherever you're viewing from, have a look around my YouTube channel for more stuff, including the audiobooks of Maple Story the novel Sacred Tears, Sly Cooper Rise of Vexen, and Arcane. Each story is fully voice acted with sound effects and background music so that you can sit down and watch or listen to while you go about your day. You can also find all kinds of previous storylines from Maple Story that I've already done. So, until next time, my friends.
Never be afraid to fall. Throw yourself into it. Victory's waiting for you. Go fight, show your energy. Don't slow down, no time to wait. Nothing's stopping you now. It's gonna be your day. Hopes and wishes never fade. Fight to make them stronger. Nothing will take them from you. Go fight, show your energy. There's a feeling deep in